Okay, we are live. Welcome everybody to the 6th Tribal Council, well, for the Merge Tribe, here at Triumph Congo. So we've got a tribal to get to, so I'm not going to keep you guys waiting. I'm not going to delay anything. I'm not going to ramble on for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. I'll just get to some questions. So we're going to start off with Gage. Hi, Gage. Just get it. There you go. He's in the room. Gage, congratulations on winning your first individual immunity. How does it feel going into the final five and being one step closer to the end?
Um, I think like I said last time, every time that we come to tribal and you ask us questions, it's an opportunity to, speak to the jury, speak to your game, and I think immunity is a huge part of that. And I'm so glad that I got it tonight, to kind of at least know I'm good for the next round, but also to show that I'm a well-rounded player. Because even if everyone's acting like they're not, everyone's looking at that end game. So I'm really glad I have it tonight, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you. And funny enough, that brings me into my next question, which I'm going to head over to John for. John, we truly are in the end game portion, which could mean everyone is going to do anything they can to ensure they make it to the end. Do you think that's the case?
Yeah, I think that's the case. The past few votes have been telling of what possible lines there could be or could not be, and yeah, I think we're at the point in the game where we're only getting smaller, we're not getting bigger, so there's really no places for people to hide, and people are always curious about idols coming into play, and yeah, yeah, it only gets harder, it doesn't get easier.
Amazing, thank you. So, Kaylee, how important are these last few votes? Will they be the ones that could make or break someone's game?
Absolutely. I mean, we're at the point now where, like you said twice now, we're at end game stage. So, I think the toughest thing is now we've been with these people, for a month and a half now. So, like, I love each and every one of them, and it's only, like John said, it's only going to get harder from here. But but definitely, I mean, the votes are definitely going to either make or break the game at this point. It's do or die.
Nice. Okay, so Scott, the jury is starting to shape up now, and another one of you will join them tonight. So how important is jury management right now for you and everyone else, do you think?
I mean, it's important. They're gonna vote, right? I mean, I think in the same way that Gage says that every tribal council is an opportunity to speak to your game, I also think every vote is an opportunity to like show your relationship with somebody. So speaking from my own perspective, like I know for me as a juror, yeah, I'm going to think about the game. Yeah, I'm not going to be bitter. But what stands out for me the most is how people make me feel. Um, so for me, if I'm voting people out, I'm thinking about how am I making people feel? How are they making me feel? If you made me feel bad, I'm probably going to be like, sorry. And I know it's all game. Like I like everybody here, so it's not like a bitterness thing. But I know for me, it's like, how did I feel? How did I feel that last round? How did I feel when I went out? But that's me. Everybody else has something else they value, and I think you have to spend this game figuring out what it is that everybody values, so that you can speak to that, or you can send them out in the right way.
Nice. Thank you, Scott. Oh, I've lost my questions. There they are. So, Dev, we've seen advantages being played during the last few tribals and all this speculation of idols. Do we see idols playing a factor in this tribal or even the upcoming one?
There are enough potential idols in the game that I think any of us would be really stupid to not think about the possibility of them coming out at this tribal or the next one. I definitely think that they could play a huge role if they come out at the right time from the right people. And that's definitely something that I think most of us have been really trying to take into account.
Okay, thank you. And finally, Hunter, what do you believe is going to be the main factor that goes into tonight's vote?
I mean, I think it's a mixture of things like everyone's talked about before. It's a mixture of jury management and just a mixture of what's going to get someone just that next step further to get themselves to that final 3 spot. So I think it's a little bit of both of those things.
Okay, thank you, Hunter. Production, does anyone else have any group questions they want to ask?
The spice level of this tribal.
On a Nando's scale?
Sure.
I still
Okay.
want to know what a Nando scale is.
Let's go ahead
Okay.
and go.
I still need a definition.
I will send you a picture of the Nando scale.
Thank you.
No worries. No? Okay, if that was the last one, I'm just going to leave it all up to you guys. If anyone else has anything else they want to say before we go to vote, now is the time to speak. Nope. Alrighty then. We are going to head straight to the voting booth then, and I will hand that over to Meg.
Keisha, you're going, right?
Yes.
Also, as we all know, this is your time to do shout outs. So if anyone would like to shout out Jackie from Padlock, now is the time to do so.
Oh, he's not there.
Scott just went to vote.
I want to
Jackie
shout out
from
my
Padlock.
daughter, though. My daughter, Alicia, I love you.
I would like to take this time to shout out Jackie from Padlock.
What? What are you doing? This is Heinz.
He's got a spot on his eye.
Shout out to
Mhm.
Jackie from Padlock.
He wanted to say
I
hi.
did it already.
That's gotta come from me though.
Ah, blah. Not in the mouth, bro. Blah. Blah. Blah.
I would just like to shout out Survivor Now podcast. If you're not watching, you should. I just got to talk to Jerry Manfi yesterday, so slay.
It was a good episode.
Thanks.
I watched it live.
And yet you didn't comment in the live chat.
I didn't. I was too. No, yes, I did. I said facts.
Not me about to go straight to the video to find this live chat.
Go right ahead. It's there. So, what's everybody's favorite ice cream flavor, and why is it mint chocolate chip?
Yes.
I went to the ice cream store today and I got a waffle cone with a scoop of grasshopper pie and a scoop of black raspberry.
I'm not used to Scott being so quiet, so I felt like I needed to ask that question. I'm
Mint
trying
chocolate.
to carry it. I love mint chocolate chip.
Ew.
Has anybody ever had a House of Chaos? And I think it's literally called House of Chaos. They're ice cream sandwiches. There's a House of Chaos org, and it's an amazing org. But there's also House of Chaos ice cream sandwiches, and they have a mint chocolate chip one. And it's amazing. They have another one. I think it's called like It's Just Love or It's All Love, and it's like birthday cake with rainbow sprinkles.
Sorry to butt in here, but is it Coffee Gamer Check?
Yes.
Okay, I found your comment.
What was
Told
the
you.
name?
Coffee gamer chick.
I thought he said jerk and my brain went somewhere else.
Coffee gamer chick. That's my PSN YouTube. I used to stream on YouTube. Yeah. We would be high. Me and my friend would play GTA and Uno.
At the same time.
Not at the same time, but like and we would just like there's no reason to go watch any of those videos because we're just high doing dumbass shit. Like,
So here's
Yeah.
a fun fact of me playing a game high. One time I took 2 tabs of acid and then we smoked like hella bowls. And so then we started playing Mario Kart and I thought I was killing it. But I was so fucked up that I was literally just with my finger on the left joystick, not doing anything else, and I was just up against the wall going left.
Mushrooms will do that to you too.
Then later that night I thought I pissed myself, but I did
Hold
not.
on. Megan, sorry you lost them all.
I don't want to talk about it. It's very embarrassing.
But you met Matt, so that's good. You can hang out with Matt all week.
I'm literally home. I'm not going back there.
Okay, never mind.
Was it a bad experience or was it at least a little bit fun?
I don't know. I got to experience about 2% of it because I was the first one out, so
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
At least you didn't travel far.
That is the silver lining, because if I paid like $400 for a flight, I would probably be really pissed. But like, well, the first official boot missed their flight and didn't show up. So I mean, I guess I wasn't technically first out, but I was the first person to suck at taking a test. So yeah. But that guy spent money and didn't do any of it. So
There's that guy from Canada too. That could you imagine?
was he coming from that far? I think so. Yeah.
No, there's another guy he's still in, but he's from Canada.
Oh, Owen. Yeah.
Like that would you fly internationally to play for 5 minutes.
Did I miss anything about breast milk this time?
No, we're just talking about flying internationally to lose a live game.
Oh. I was just making sure I didn't miss anything about breast milk.
We can start talking about it if you want.
I mean, if you really want to. I don't really want to. I'm good.
A little in your coffee.
Oh my god, I found this new who likes iced coffee? Does anybody like iced coffee? No? Nobody likes iced coffee? Well, never mind. Okay, okay, so
hold on. I closed breakout room and didn't even send John to vote. Sorry, John. Give me a second.
This will be on the recording video, so ignore this when you watch it back.
Nobody go in there. I'm sending John. I'm so sorry, John.
not this. Anyway, the TikTok shop has these coffee things that I want to try so bad, but you just need like a little squirt of it's like coffee concentrate, but it looks so good.
Have you
and like I've never
self-heating cans of coffee?
No.
You twist the bottom and there's a chemical and it like heats the thing up in like 2 minutes.
Oh my god, that sounds remarkable. Sorry, I was shaking my head to what Megan said because she said a little squirt.
A little shrimp.
A little squirt. A little shrimp. A little shrimp and squirt. Oh. I like barely did anything today and I'm tired.
What am I doing?
I do not want to go to work tomorrow. Does anybody else not want to go to work tomorrow?
I don't go to work tomorrow because I used 3 days of annual leave for the live game that I now am not in. So
you sleep in tomorrow. Hunter's off tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I'll be up at 5.
All right, sorry to burst your bubble, everybody, from that lovely conversation, but I have the votes. Before we begin, if anybody has any hidden immunities or advantages that you would like to play, now is the time to do so.
I'm sick of being targeted for having an idol, so I'm playing it. And hopefully people start looking at the other 2 people that have idols and stop me because it's annoying. So I'm playing it. I hope you're all happy.
Who are the other 2?
Well, apparently Hunter because he knows it, but who is the third?
That
is
one's
the
been
twist.
known.
Just to confirm, you're playing the idol on yourself? All right. In the event that hidden immunity idol is played, any votes cast against that person will not count, and the person with the next high amount of votes will be eliminated instead. This is in fact a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Scott will not count. Anybody else?
I'd like to play Keisha's power.
That expired final 8, my love. We went through this last tribal.
You're fine. I'm just kidding. I don't have.
Okay. Anybody else? All votes are locked. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes, and we will transfer you over to the jury chat. Are we ready, everybody? First vote. Scott does not count. Second vote. Scott does not count. Third vote. Kaylee, that's 1 vote, Kaylee. Fourth vote. Dev, that's 1 vote, Kaylee, 1 vote, Dev, 2 votes left. Fifth vote. Kaylee, that's 2 votes, Kaylee, 1 vote, Dev, 1 vote left. Final vote. Is for Dev. We are tied. We are tied. 2 votes Dev, 2 votes Kaylee. Here's how this will work. For the 4 people who are not in the tie, you guys will revote. Kaylee, Dev, you have 10 minutes right here to pitch, do whatever you feel like you need to say. There will be no conversations on one-on-one, no alliance calls, no breakout rooms. Any conversations are happening live for everyone to see right here, right now. And then we will revote. In the event that the votes are deadlocked, Kaylee, you will be safe. Dev, you will be safe. Scott, for playing the hidden immunity idol, you will be safe. And Gage, for winning individual immunity, you will be safe. Which means if this vote deadlocks, Hunter and John, you two will be going to rocks. So I will get a timer going for 10
Hi,
minutes.
Brandon, I have a timer on Zoom so that they can see how much time they have left.
All right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if this
Where
vote
is that?
I'm gonna, when I start it, you'll see it in the top right corner of your Zoom screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So otherwise, if this vote does not deadlock, one of you will be joining to jury. Megan, you can start the time whenever you feel comfortable.
Alrighty, your 10 minutes will start in 3, 2, 1.
I mean, it's up to you whether you want to go first. I did not vote for you, so you can go ahead and go first if you would like. I mean, I was true to what I told you. I'm assuming my vote came from you and Scott. You guys know where I stand, so it's not a secret. I mean, I've done everything that I've said every step of the way. I fought my ass off to be here. I'm not saying Dev hasn't. Can't say anything bad about Dev. She's an amazing person. So my vote's always gone to who I've said I've been loyal this whole time. I've had the backs of people that I've had the backs of until I couldn't anymore. I don't have anything really else to pitch and say besides the fact that you guys know where my loyalty is, you know where I stand, and take me with you. We got this. We're so close. So it's up to y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I I got nothing bad to say about you, Kaylee. You're great. Um, I mean, at this point, you all got to do what you have to do, but it's I mean, the plan was always the plan, was just to stick together, and obviously like that didn't necessarily happen, so talking about always staying true to your word every step of the way is like I don't know. Um I just I wasn't really expecting this right here, so I'm sorry.
I wasn't either.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I mean, obviously do what you have to do. Um,
I mean, you guys know I got you. Like, you know, I got you. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. I mean, we can sit here for the next 7 minutes and talk about where we sit and what happens. At the end of the day, there's only one person here that lied about where their vote was going to go. That's I mean, I haven't. So I mean, I'm talking
you
specifically
did
in
tell
this
me
vote.
you did tell me that you wanted Hunter as a backup vote, though, for if an idol
I
came out.
mean, but I voted Scott, which is what I did.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
But
I
you were
mean,
still throwing out other names.
Hunter, is that a surprise to you?
I expected
No.
my name to be out there tonight.
He already knew I was telling you that. So that's not a surprise. Like, you guys know that I've been loyal to you every step of the way. So I mean, you have to vote for what's best for your game at this point. There's nothing. Yeah, you have to do what's best for you. You know, I love each one of you. Like, I really like. There's nothing. I love each and every single one of you. This game has been an absolute blast. So, the last thing I'll say here, and we can sit here for 6 minutes in silence. I don't care. But the last thing I'll say here is, like, I have given my heart and soul to this game. If I've been with you, I've been with you. I've been honest every step of the way. My words are true. Um, and you have to do what is best for you and getting you to that next spot at this point. That's what you should be thinking about. And if I am that help to get you to the next spot, then so be it. If not, then it's been a great game and it's been a lot of fun. So
Yeah, I mean, all of you just have to do what's best for your game. Like, yeah, but regardless of how it goes, I've had a lot of fun, and I love all of you.
I do love Jackie from Padlock a little bit more right now. Just kidding.
Haley,
Yes.
I'm gonna say this to your face. I'm voting for you tonight. I'm sorry. I think it's best for my game.
Just know I wouldn't have voted for you.
I know. We're attached at the hip, and I
not
gotta
at this point. Yeah, I get it. You wanted to separate your game earlier, so I already knew I was going to get your vote.
Yeah, you played too good. There's no way that sitting next to you, you don't
But you're going to
outshine
sit
him.
next to Dev? You're going to sit next to Dev, though? Okay. Dev's literally not done anything to piss people off. I've definitely pissed people off, so. But that's okay.
I just want to tell you to your face
Oh,
because
yeah.
I love you. I love you no matter what. I'm so sorry. If it doesn't work out for me, it doesn't work out for me. I have to. I played my game comfortable, and I told myself I wasn't gonna play comfortable, and I'm gonna. I'm sorry. I just want to.
I get it completely. I'm busy right now. Just give me a second, please. Just set it down. I'll get it in a minute. I'm so sorry. I love you. I'm sorry. I love you.
Okay.
I mean, if you're gonna vote me out, just say it. Like, at this point, like, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I've been loyal to each one of you. Hunter, John. I know where Scott's vote's gonna go, probably. I mean, I would love to not have Scott vote against me here. But then again, Scott and I did not speak about game all day, so that was already telling to me. Like,
Same.
you didn't even ask me what was going on. So why did I didn't feel the need to really bring it up. I mean, I was going to vote for you anyway, and I was pretty sure you were going to vote for me. So I wasn't.
I was expecting it. I was expecting
we had discussed before when we did that.
I know, right?
So like I wasn't too.
We both, our tells were telling, you know.
Hunter and John, I'll say this right now, John, it doesn't make sense for you guys to deadlock it because then you're both at risk. So
Right. Yeah. Based on my read of these people that, that they're going to vote you out, Kaylee, and I'm going to have to stick to that. I'm going to tell you too that I don't want to, because we've been attached to the hip since day one. Like, this fucking sucks. I don't want to have to do this, but like, I feel like the jury's thinking like you and I are like too tight, and it's
just so y'all know, John and I are like this, okay? Like, John was my number one, 100%. Gage was right behind him. I would have definitely taken John and Gage to the end. Period. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Which is why I don't want to vote you out tonight. But it's just, it's the game.
But I'm telling you, do not deadlock it. If you guys deadlock it, you're at risk, and I'm not doing that to either one of you. Tables turned, yeah, because they voted for me, but no, I wouldn't have either one of you deadlock it. I'm just not going to do that. My game's been straightforward to this point. Every single one of you deserve to be here. I fought my ass off, never had immunity once. You're smart, because it definitely would have been a different outcome if you didn't. So I gotta give it to y'all. It just is what it is. I was priding myself on not having immunity and getting to the end. So so I get it 100%. And I'm not gonna take the glasses off, because then I'll start crying. So Scott, stop it. I literally love each and every single one of you. Like, I'll just take this time to say it, because I know it's coming. So I literally love each and every single one of you. Scott, you're an absolute amazing soul. Like, you're so much joy to be around every single day. And like, what you do for kids and what you do for other people is just absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that I got to meet you, and I hope that we're not strangers from here. Dev, I'm so glad we connected this late in the game. Like, you've been an absolute doll face. Like, I absolutely have enjoyed playing with you and working together with you. I knew I wasn't going to be able to protect you in this vote, but I was trying, but didn't really. I didn't really try that hard. So like, I knew if it went one way or the other, it was going to be a rough night. So but I just appreciate you. You're such a sweetheart. Hunter, we better still talk about Lost. That's all I'm saying.
Almost.
It's like we better still talk about Lost. So like, like, no, you're such an amazing person as well. Like, I've enjoyed every single conversation. I'm gonna miss our daily conversations.
I'm so sorry, Kaylee. Time is up. We have to vote again.
It's okay. I get to say my final goodbyes after. So
I'm gonna recreate the breakout rooms.
Just as a reminder, Kaylee, Dev, you will not vote. Everyone else will be sent to the voting booth.
Oh, you better make them say it with their chest right here.
I don't know if it invited you guys to join, but just don't. I don't know. I'm gonna send you still.
Also, if you want to do any more shout outs, also Kaylee, not the Ariana Grande quote. Say that shit with your chest.
Say it with your chest, besties. So, what's y'all's favorite ice cream flavor, and why is it mint chocolate chip?
Definitely not mint chocolate chip.
Looks like we have to revote again, and the only options available are Hunter and Hunter.
Oh no.
Okay, Hunter, you have one job.
And Maggie, just letting you know, your timer's still going. And it's in the negative
time. Not the negative time.
It is.
I thought it just kind of stopped.
I'm at negative time now.
I have to manually stop it. Okay.
We're in lost mode time now.
Yeah, right?
John Farrell, shut up.
I love Lost, you know that.
Yeah, but you can't say it because Hunter hasn't watched it.
For the first fucking time.
Hunter hasn't watched it.
I mean, you know Lost is an effed up show just for watching two episodes.
No, shut up. Literally, shut up.
It
Hunter
doesn't.
And
didn't
the
even
next
know that it was
person
about
voted
Spice
out
Girls.
of Triumph the Congo, John Farrell. Please.
I've already been voted out
Three
once.
fines.
Megan.
Hunter, go vote before he says something fucking else.
John.
All I said is it's a
John.
crazy show.
John Farrell.
John, stop. He knew nothing about Lost. He didn't even know it was about a plane crash when he started it.
It's a crazy fucking show. That's all you need to know. That doesn't
Yeah, but you
spoil
don't
anything.
spoil even a minor plot point. Why do you do that?
Okay, we're not talking about Lost anymore. Lost is
Okay,
done.
fine.
Help! They're fighting!
Sorry, I don't care. I actually love it.
Why was that giving? The killer is escaping. No, no one gets it. Okay, whatever.
I thought it was more giving of Charlie and Candy Mountain vibes.
John Farrell, shut up.
Wait, is John Farrell? John, you're in the viewing lounge for the mall, aren't you?
I'm everywhere. You cannot get rid of me.
He is like a bad rash.
Exactly.
The amount of PTSD that John Farrell has inflicted upon the Triumph community cannot be overstated.
Yeah.
Why do you think half of us had to go to therapy?
Yeah.
I thought you said the trap community.
I showed up to Final Tribal during season 3 naked. Call me the most forgettable one during touchy subjects. Will make you remember me. I mean, what?
All right, everyone. Just as a reminder, if this deadlocks, we are going to rocks. Otherwise, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes, and we will transfer you over to the jury chat. First vote. Kaylee, that's one vote, Kaylee. Second vote. Kaylee, that's 2 votes, Kaylee. 2 votes left. Third vote. And the next person voted out to Triumph Congo, and the 7th jury, if I'm doing my math correctly, is Kaylee. Kaylee, we absolutely loved having you here. You are a bright ray of sunshine. We love you to death. If you have any last words, I know you were starting them beforehand. You have the opportunity to finish them now.
Thank you, because I'm long-winded. Hunter, you're amazing. That's where I left off. You're absolutely fucking amazing. Gage, coming in and seeing you in the cast reveal made me so fucking excited, because we haven't really ever had a chance to play together, and this was our shot. I was praying you would make merge, and you did, and then we really got to run with it. I absolutely fucking love you. You're my gay husband forever and ever, and you're just my doll, baby, and I think you're just the world. To my number one, my A1 since day one, motherfucker, John. Crush this shit, man. You know, we had a good run, so adapt and adjust. I can't wait to see who pulls it out of this group. I really have no idea, so can't wait to see. My vote will go to whoever plays the best game, so good luck. Last thing, production, thank you so much for this fucking opportunity. This has been probably one of the best orgs to date that I've played, probably one of the best games that I've played, and it was my first long-term Survivor org. So thank you so much, Keisha, for roping me into this. Thank you, Ollie and Brandon and John and Megan and everybody else. It's been an absolute blast, and I'll see y'all on the flip side.
Kaylee, we've absolutely loved having you here. Unfortunately, the tribe has spoken. It is time for you to go.
Bye, everybody.
As for everyone else, congratulations on Final 5. Do not leave just yet. We do have some stuff to go over with you regarding the finale, just the scheduling for the rest of the game.